So in our last video, Yulia was kind enough to show us how to create the perfect eyebrows. This video, Yulia is going to share the 3 basic steps to creating your eyes. So Yulia, tell us how to do the basics of eyes.
All right, I'm gonna break it down in 3 basic steps. So it's gonna be primer, which is some base for your eyeshadow to stick. My personal favorite is by special private brand out of New York, like only makeup artists can get it. But honestly, another of my favorite is Soft Ochre color of MAC Cosmetics. It's pretty light color, so it will show your eyeshadows really well. Urban Decay, their primers are amazing. So you just pack that cream all over and right to the point of your eyebrow. You want it all covered. And you also wanna apply under your eye. We're going for a really dramatic look because everything on the stage looks so diminished kind of and blended and not as bright as you see in person. I prefer always blend every cream stuff I apply with something fluffy. We're gonna start with applying the base. So I'm using the same blending brush.
Which color?
Just the lightest color you have, and we're just gonna apply it all over to create like really nice blended, flawless eyeshadow transition. Normally, the rule of thumb is use 3 main colors, which the lightest is gonna go inside in the inner corner. The medium color is gonna go in the middle, and the darker color is gonna create that corner, that V in the corner, that's gonna create that, you know, depth, look. Yeah, and depth. Since Tatiana have blue eyes, I would recommend to stick with bronzy, brownie, coffee, chocolate lattes.
We cannot talk about that kind of food right now that I'm getting ready for the pageant. It's prohibited.
Yeah. I would stick with anything that has orangey, bronzy, yellowy undertone in it, because it's the opposite on the color wheel from blue, and that's gonna highlight her blue eyes and make them really, really pop. Brown eyes are the most kind of universal because you can use any color, but if you want to highlight your brown eyes, you should stick with like plum, taupey color right here will work. And also for green eyes, plums and purples will be amazing because it's actually complementary colors on the color wheel. So next we're gonna create like a transition color above her crease. We're gonna apply very light brown color, which is right here in there, almost like a circle motion. Another useful tip to know is that the further you hold your brush, the lighter the application is gonna go. For the blending purpose, I prefer to hold my brush not as close, because when you get like super close to the tip of the brush, you actually start to press more, and that will create a less blended look. And as you see, I'm applying it above the crease line right now.
The eyes are the hardest thing for me to do.
Mine
it's like
too.
that corner.
It's for everybody.
It's the hardest.
Now you want to take something very stiff and kind of like sharp, and you want to use very, very light matte color like this. So you press it against the line of eyebrows and go down. Press it against and go down.
And where did you start? On the inside of the eye? How close in did you go?
Kind of like maybe 1/3 off.
Okay.
From the middle.
And then how far down do you go with it?
Just where the eyebrow ends.
Okay.
And then we want to take actually shimmery color and go only like where the archy point of the brow. So we're gonna want to highlight that. As you see, now you have very nice blended look here, and the only part that's gonna protrude now is the part with shimmery eyeshadow. For more mature eyes, which has a lot of wrinkles, or some people have it just naturally due to genetics and stuff, I would recommend to stick pretty much mostly with matte eyeshadows because they're not gonna highlight the wrinkles. Next, we're applying shimmer, yellow golden color. This is by Thebalm and The Beautiful. That's a really great brand. So you apply it maybe almost like 1/3 of the lid. Switch to bronzy color right here because, like I said, she has blue eyes, so it's gonna look amazing. So what you want to do, you almost want to pack. As you see, I'm not really dragging the brush, I'm actually packing. Now we're coming back to gold and almost like trying to blend those two together. So next one, we're gonna take darker color and put it right at the crease. So don't go above the crease. You can go a little below, but don't go above the crease. The way you know how far to go is by putting a parallel line where the eyebrow, like from your eyebrow down, so that the line we should follow when we're applying eyeshadow. So after you apply the main amount of product, then you go back to your blending brush, so and blend it to create less of a harsh line. Then we want to take something really dark since we're going for stage look. So you go this, that is parallel to this line, and this in the crease, so that's your V, but parallel to this line. It's gonna create the perfect balanced eye. The reason we're doing foundation after is because very shimmery eyeshadows tend to fall out more than matte, so that's why I prefer to do eyes first and then clean the bottom of it. So after we're done with that, we're gonna go with the small brush. So using the same 3 colors. So just follow the line around your eye. And we go into the bronzy color in the middle. And we're gonna end with this. I like the name of the product. Sometimes I actually buy stuff just based on name. Because it's like, oh my god, sounds so sexy. Gotta have it.
That's how they sell you.
Yep.
That's a trick. They trick you.
Now we're gonna take any makeup remover you have, wipe and clean up.
That's funny, I've always done my foundation first and then my eyes, and it's always a dark mess underneath.
I mean, many people do that.
I always used to do that until I met Yulia and she changed my life.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing eyes first and then foundation like you're doing with Tatiana.
So check your work. Okay, if you like everything, if you see some harsh lines, you can even take a clean blending brush like that and just go over everything you just did.
And just as a reminder for those of you out there, Yulia is doing stage makeup now. So she's doing it more intense than you would do for daytime look.
Perfect. And the last but not least, we're gonna apply the eyeliner. That's the worst part when you do it on yourself. So I prefer to use eyeliner gel that looks like this. This is by Mabeline Eye Studio in my Blackest black color. So I use my spatula, take a little bit of product like that. So you want to kind of like knock it down the middle of the eye first and then focus on the corner. Again, this product dries pretty quick, so you need to get used to that, and you can create a thicker or thinner line. I prefer pretty thin line. Almost like go along with your lashes, kind of. Perfect. So the way you're gonna do the wing, almost like gonna be continuation of your bottom lid. So you need to look straight at yourself in the mirror. Continue that line. So let me just check mark here. So that's my guideline where I need to connect the middle part of the eyeliner and then connect those 2 lines. Use the same product and go and apply it on the bottom lid. If you have very small eyes, it will make them appear smaller because you actually frame them inside instead of outside, which makes them smaller, but not in her case because she has pretty big eyes and that's actually making them bigger. If you have appearance close to mine, like you have a lot of dark features like dark eyes, dark eyebrows, everything dark, I wouldn't do that also because in a lot of cases it makes you so dark that you know, I feel like I have too much on. So and this is pretty much everything you need to know about it. On the next video, we're gonna show you how to apply mascara and curl your lashes and apply different types of eyelashes.
Tatia is all done. Thank you for joining us today. Let us know what you want to hear about. Write in the blog down below and we'll be happy to bring it to you.
Have a beautiful day.